Everybody, welcome to another round of Kansas City basketball. We started originally with the team here, and like I said, we got a modest schedule here. Teams that I think we can beat and we can at least be successful against. Of course, we got a solid win against Maine and then a solid close win against Grambling. As we will keep going on down the line here. Just kind of seeing what we've got. At least probably 2, probably 3 games. So we got Kennesaw State, a little bit worse than them, but we'll see. They got a coach that's only won 1 game so far in his career. And then, of course, their coach is pretty good at Austin, Peay. It could go either way with that. And then IUPUI, pretty close to where we're at as well. So, should be some interesting games here. See what we can make happen. Is this our... This will be our first official home game. All right. First official home game here for Kansas City. Let's go. Feel like this is very loud.
Get ready for college hoops on 2K Sports.
Very
Kennesaw
loud.
State Owls battle the home team. We're really excited to bring you this matchup. Welcome, everybody. We're here at the Municipal Auditorium. This is Vern Lundquist with Bill Raftery and Tracy Wilson. Give us your take, Bill.
This game features a great matchup at the point guard position. Martin is a
Let's
fantastic
see, about
player.
there,
He's an
probably.
outstanding defender in the low post,
All right.
and he has wonderful fundamental skills down
Find
there.
out the truth
Number
like I
4
did about
can
TikTok
also hold his
waifus.
own at
Oh
the
boy.
point. He's a tremendous threat thanks to the deft shooting touch of his. Both of
The
them
one downside to this is that Kansas City's building is actually quite small. Nothing like this. It would have been nice to have had a building where it was quite small. I don't like the idea of like that.
The game has just begun
Oh,
and
come
they're
on.
already in the minute.
Oh, whoops. I'm in 2K mode with some of that stuff. Okay, I'm in NBA 2K mode with some of my stuff here.
That's tough work down low.
Bounces it to the left. Number 12.
Ooh, damn it.
Misfired on that last three by number 11. But
Try it again. There you go.
bucket of the game.
Oh, see, you got there's a whole thing. You made a whole thing. Or at least you shared a whole thing.
Youngblood.
It's one thing if it was something I could read easily.
He'll take a trip to the line.
And then you drop something that's pop-ups. Tataka Fujoshis. No, men pretending to be girls, real women.
He makes the
Kissing
first.
men. Kissing women. Success,
He gets the second to fall as well.
what if a Negro comments?
Number 12.
Iron
Inbounds
Man
the
from
ball.
Lavi had a comment for her.
Leads him in. Takes it up. The lead pass
I
sets
mean,
up the flush. By the
Isn't that a whole thing? Don't you know that that's like one of the main rules of the internet is everyone's a woman or everyone's a man until proven otherwise?
to the top of the key. Puts it up.
What even is that for? Like people who
That comes around, you've got to hit it.
like men or women, like women like men, like what is this in context to?
Gets the board inside.
Peterson went after that rebound hard. Great work.
Passes back. Right side. Releases. Bounced off the front rim by Rogers.
There you go.
They're still down 7. Number 11 dumps it off. Number 12 backs down.
Should I already be back on MOP? Like I wanted to have a few. I mean, it's still
Diallo raises up.
still has a possibility of really going tits up here, but
Sideline reporter Tracy Wolfson for an update.
I don't know. Maybe it's just we got
Just before the game, I talked with Coach Tubbs. He told me that they want to use their quickness to their advantage. He said they couldn't think of another squad that could match their
Fujoshis.
team.
Yes, I know
He
what
wants to make sure
Fujoshis
that
are.
shows tonight by getting out on the break and showing how fast this game can be played. Guys,
Thank you, Tracy. Outright pulls the trigger. Snatched down inside by Diallo. About 11 and a half minutes left in the half.
Oh, the big fella with a tough rebound. No denying him on that one.
Passes to the wing.
There you go.
Number 11.
There you go. Nice and open.
Beyond the arc.
Nice and open.
They extend the lead to 8.
God damn.
Number 4.
Man, I gotta get back on Power World at some point when I'm I need to stream that at some point.
Instead, he'll go to the line for 2.
And just get busy with other stuff like this.
Knocks down the first one. Both teams are going to shake things up a little bit with some subs. He gets them both. Number 10 inbounds the ball. Martin brings it up the floor. Backs in. Number 12 knocks it loose, but it's retrieved.
Oh, no foul. Are you kidding me?
Beautifully. He knew exactly when to go up and get that one. Wonderful execution.
Really make him have to do something here.
Feeds it to the wing.
There you go.
Corralled by number 12, and that's his 3rd rebound of the contest.
Might have rushed that one just a little bit. There was plenty of time on the shot clock, but he got a little over anxious.
Number 12 has it. On
There
the
we
right
go.
side.
Something like that.
First team foul.
What is this?
Shooting 2.
Man, I still don't quite understand about. Maybe I'm getting. Is this a sign I'm getting old that I'm looking at stuff that you post and it's just like, man, I don't understand half of that. What, the girls commenting on stuff are dudes?
The Kennesaw State coach might have decided to switch things up a little bit. He's going to take time to make sure.
And you just look at like
everybody's
Twitter
clear on the game
likes.
plan.
They've started making a bunch of bot accounts with like women in it. It's gotten bad recently with like just the
Passes out left.
female accounts on Twitter X.
Youngblood swings it to the wing. Rogers can't get the jumper to fall. Still a double-digit game. Takes it up.
There you
Good
go.
job on the layup by number 11. They're in front, 14-4.
I thought this was going to be about something related to
To
Joshi's.
the elbow.
Like, did you know
Backs him down.
most women don't like Joshi's?
Passes it back
Tends to be a
right
lot of
wing.
dudes.
Number 4. Youngblood lets it go. No good from beyond the arc. The home team with a lot of momentum.
You can't afford to spot the other team anymore.
It's like if I go to Philly to the TJPW show and I'm going to be I'm going to be shocked that it's going to be big dudes. Big dudes and balding dudes. I know what a wrestling show looks like, and I know what type of wrestler, type of fans Joshi's bring. As a fellow fat man, I know there's going to be a lot of dudes who look like me, possibly balder.
Gets it to go. They make it a single-digit game. Right around 9 minutes left in the half.
Ooh.
The leaner can't convert.
There you go.
Go to the line for 2. And he makes the first.
The Kennesaw State coach made some changes that could affect their chemistry a little bit. I don't think these guys have played together very often.
He gets the second to fall as well. Peterson.
This has got to be the old Kansas City floor. This definitely looks aged. I mean, obviously they got the new logo, but yeah, this is definitely the old floor. Let's keep the ball control. How about that?
Well, it looks like they're getting set to inbound the ball.
What is all the Discord screenshots, man? I get it.
Gets it. High post. Stroud passes it to the top of the key. That last three ball was drained by Rogers.
The defense was playing off him too much, Vern, and he made him pay.
Backs
Come
him
on.
down.
Come on.
Skips it to the left side. Martin
There you go.
gets it to full.
There you go.
He's got three.
Damn, we're doing successful.
Stroud goes up. Mitchell gets the rebound.
See, I kind of wanted to be. I almost thought I should be at one of those schools that has like 1,000
Left wing.
1,000 people in the entire
From three-point range.
stadium, and it's like 30% full.
Collected inside by Diallo.
No way he gets that to fall.
The
Too
Eddie
tough a
might
matchup.
find out Soriano. What? I don't even understand 100% what the hell you're going on about e-girls. I don't even fucking understand what you're going on about,
Heat on. Wait for the
or what your
mistake.
exact point is. I have to be
Number
honest
10
with you.
Inbounds the ball. Martin. Intercepted by Stroud.
I'd love to see that. He was lurking around, then pounced. Such a thief, Vern.
Last tray off the mark by number 13.
Go.
Brings it up the
Go.
floor. Backs down. Diallo takes it up.
Woo!
Slams it home with one hand.
Very nice.
And they now go up by 11. Gets it. High post. Hangs in the air.
Nope.
Reeled in by Diallo. Right around 7 minutes left in the half.
Get it out of there, big fella. You have to protect the lane, and that time they tried to.
That's a long two, but
The
whatever.
big guy
Ah!
spoken. Laid in
All right.
by Diallo. Kennesaw State calls
You
time.
revealed to me that the women who comment me nice things are TikTok or just men from Latvia.
Both teams are making substitutions.
Yeah, I mean the bots. The women who
Peterson
okay.
inbounds the
I
ball.
feel like you're
Kennesaw
joking
State
because like if
is
you
really
didn't know that
struggling, goes down
like
the middle. Tracy has something for
these
us.
porn bots are
Tracy.
existing,
Coach, could
even
be
on
heard shouting
TikTok,
to his
especially
players
on
the floor
TikTok.
To help each other in the paint. They've given up way too many points close to the basket, and he knows it.
Thanks, Tracy. That last three-pointer was missed by Youngblood. What a pass. Rises and dishes. Diallo. The nine.
Ah, damn it.
Ball short. But they're still out in front by 13.
Unsafe work environment. I mean, if it's Latvia, it's Eastern Europe. Like that doesn't even matter.
Puts it up. Pulled in by
What?
Peterson.
Hey, Leathers, what's up? Things are going okay. It's the actual e-girls account. Oh,
Tosses it up.
still.
Connect from the wing. Right around 6 minutes left in the half. You would have liked to seen them get a better shot off the
Ah.
mark, Bill.
You know, Vern, that's just shaky shot selection.
Ohio State Wisconsin game. Interesting.
Finger roll was laid in by Youngblood.
Man from Latvia is posting for them.
They're
Yeah,
now
no shit.
behind by 11.
They're playing a 3-2 zone. Your big men have to be alert when they come out in this D.
You'll be shocked to find out that most celebrities in general don't
It off the glass and in.
don't post their
They're
own
now
stuff
by
on
13.
Twitter. That's why a lot of the more famous ones, like, they don't just go on Twitter because
41 catches it on the
that would probably be
elbow.
bad for them.
Reeves,
So they
left
got to have
wing.
some sort of PR person who does it, or a social media manager.
Number 4. Number 13.
Understand conspiracy? It's not conspiracy. It's a thing that's been going on for a while.
He's not a strong finisher, and the defense was all over him. You just want to pass it out when that happens.
Nice touch on
There you
that
go.
last three by number 11. Number 13 passes it up court. Gets it. Left wing. Leads him with the pass. No good on that last shot.
Like, now that I understand what you're trying to wrap your head around,
Losing end of the rebound battle.
I'm starting to understand that your big concern is the fact that these girls have accounts on TikTok, and in order to network more and get more eyes on them, they hire
Go with the half court
some
shot.
sort of social media manager to
From downtown. Rebounded
it wouldn't shock me if there was one guy, the same guy, posting on several different e-girls accounts.
Peterson, his first shot. The bank shot won't fall. Under 4 minutes left in the half.
He can live with that miss. He was open, and he knows that he can make it more often than not.
Backs down. Throws it up.
Go, get it. There you go.
Nicely down low on that last shot.
Okay, you raised the question. Now I'm wondering what question was raised there.
Leaves no room for error and no room for
Do Joshis have this as well?
about it.
I don't know. I feel like a lot of them, some of them, I guess, depending on how busy they are, might have their own social media manager.
Passes it back far side. He'll be called for traveling.
I know, like, early TJPW people, like, especially the teenagers, they will not, they'll usually not have complete control of their X account.
Number 11 inbounds the ball.
Doesn't even have to necessarily be a boyfriend.
Diallo backs him down, knocked loose, and it's picked up by Kennesaw
Being
St.
controlled by manager boyfriend. I mean, it's possible, I guess.
He's got quick hands.
I don't know if it's that way strictly. I never get Sariano's
That's a big asset.
Twitter posts
Sullivan
brought up to me.
dishes down low. Number 10 with the shot.
I couldn't tell you.
They're up 34 to 18.
Although it is kind of funny because you get these, you would get this general idea. It wouldn't shock me to find out that she has a man in her life. Like,
Stroud takes a three.
you've seen her.
But they still trailed by 13.
TJP. Well, now I'm just saying, like, usually the front office of TJPW sometimes when someone first debuts, and especially if they're underage, the office will, like, do tweets. You're not getting now then? Of course I'm not. Once again, I was just about to make the point with someone like Sariano. It's like, you've seen her. You know what she looks like. You think that there's not somebody out there? You think a lot of these girls are actually single? I don't know if they have manager boyfriends posting for them, but listen, I'm not.
Left wing.
I have my dreams, my hopes and dreams, but my reality also states that I'm sitting here thinking it's like, now's probably got a man.
Shoots it. Good.
She's in her mid-30s, attractive, an actress, wrestler, great shape. You gonna try to convince me that she's actually fully single? Shit, Nodoka had a secret boyfriend.
Diallo has it in the paint. Backs down.
You know, try to convince me that
From three-point range by Martin.
that someone like now doesn't.
100% from downtown. Skip pass. Left
He
wing.
does. He does dress like a cat
Stroud
called Ratchet. What?
keeps it alive.
This is a bad time to join. It's not a bad time to join. It's just, Ramon's over here finding out what social media managers are,
The break is on.
Careless play, Vern. You could see that the
and perhaps Joshi's having secret boyfriends, which I feel like
Number 41.
should almost certainly be almost an unspoken of reality. So maybe she's a cat mom. Come on. I know Stardom really goes hard with it sometimes, where you have like Tam Nakano. She's just like, I want to retire so I can be a bride. Yeah, I guarantee when she actually does retire in like a year or two, you're going to find out that she's been in like some 7-year relationship, and she'll finally get married to the boyfriend that she's had for quite some time.
How about the happenings in the first half, Bill?
if we don't see some improvement soon,
59% field goal shoot. Damn, we've done pretty good for ourselves. I mean, you can see that on the scoreboard, obviously, but still. Lady C is also a known Fujoshi. So she's single. Maybe. That's a maybe.
Let's get back into it.
I feel like any of the women who go out there and they drink, like they drink socially enough. It's like you gotta have. It's not just women. There's got to be guys out there. Like all the Gone Pro girls. Like yeah, they drink and there's dudes around all the time. You think there's not something going on? I would hate to imagine that.
Some might call counterintuitive. I guess we'll see what he means soon enough. Back to you, Vern.
Thanks, Tracy. Dumps it to the paint. Number 12 dumps it off.
Aye.
Charge, and that's his first foul.
How about the job by
So
the
she's single
defender
because she's into
there?
gay
Way to
men
step in front
wrestling.
and take the charge,
I know
young
this because
fella.
I saw her in the crowd at Dragon Gate.
Peterson inbounds the ball. Rogers.
I mean, there are a lot of women at Dragon Gate shows. Dragon Gate shows are like 75% women.
Martin tosses it up court.
I should know. Even in the standing area where I was at Cork and Hall, it was still a big Midwestern dude, a smaller West Coast dude, Filipino dude, and then a bunch of Fujoshi women.
Takes it up.
I mean, I guess it doesn't necessarily mean that, you know, it's like, oh, they're not interested in men at all.
Leading scorer. Number 12 takes it up. He gets hammered, and he'll head to the strike. First team foul. Shooting 2. And he makes the first.
These days, if they're into gay men wrestling, that would be more it'd be more DDT than anything.
Gets the second to fall as well. Robinson inbounds the ball. Peterson hands it off.
Unless it's just the pretty guys that they're into.
To the left wing. Last trail.
I haven't watched Dragon Gate in a while.
High post. Peterson.
I don't know exactly what the good-looking men situation is in Dragon Gate.
It looks like they're playing man-to-man.
Lead pass down low.
Ah!
Kennesaw State is really struggling. Peterson. Dishes it
No,
to the lane.
shit. I was rubbing my eyes, and then all of a sudden, they're shooting on me.
They got on
God
this
damn
roll
it.
a while ago and just haven't looked back.
Wow, he bit so hard from where... Ah, I wish I made that.
Pulled down by number 12.
Number 12.
Wow.
Didn't get that rebound by accident.
Damn it! Can I... Okay, I'll take goaltending. It was very iffy. It was
Mitchell was needed out on the floor.
a big part of probably not the most necessary of that.
Robinson inbounds the ball.
I mean, I know
Kennesaw
about,
State
like,
is having
you know,
a lot of
Yamato,
trouble
Ben
defending
K.
second chance points. And Tracy
Shun is weird because, like, Shun's basically covered head to toe, though. So it's not like Yamato with his hair thing or, you know, any of that stuff. It's like you get a guy who's a virtual mystery. And again, maybe that's what they're into, is a guy who's a complete mystery. Unless he recently changed that up. I don't know. But as far as I knew, he had basically a full bodysuit and a
corrals the long rebound.
Rey Mysterio type mask.
Time, Vern, but they might want to get a better look
He wears
next time.
tight black gear. Yeah, that's a good, I guess.
Martin dumps it off. Backs down. They try
Ah,
a short
come on.
press. Gets it on the elbow.
There you go. Damn it.
Triple was off the mark by Diallo. They still have an 11-point lead.
All right, I'll take it. You got to earn it. I gotta say, at least stuff ain't crashing anymore.
Knocks down the first one.
We're getting everything. We're getting everything else kind of a-okay. So I'm okay with this.
He gets them both. Stroud is back in the game after a short rest.
You know,
Diallo
I'm looking at
inbounds the ball.
like where the scoreboard is, and I feel like there's a lot more bottom space. Maybe on this PlayStation 3 version than there was on my Xbox. I don't know.
About 10.5 minutes left in the second half.
It wouldn't shock me. If I ever did a bottom ticker, I'd have to like recreate it.
Just want to piss it out when that happens.
Mitchell passes it up court. The steal by Kennesaw
Look at
State.
Mayu. Mayu's a known Dragon Gate fan.
He knew exactly where the ball
Yeah, but Mayu's also got other things going on to you know, just the fact that she's a Dragon Gate fan doesn't mean anything. The fact that she's cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs probably has more to do with it.
By 7. Youngblood for 3. Number 12 has it. And that's
See
it.
what I'm talking
Rebound
about?
thus far.
What is it? Is it just the idea that's like, oh, because they're Fujoshis, they're also Menhera? I, not all Menhera Fujoshis, but all Fujoshis are Menhera. But the idea that she might be a Fujoshi probably
Youngblood beats it.
is more the idea that she's actually just a bit crazy too.
Their number 1 option.
The defense will have to show him some respect.
Oh,
because he will
oh,
hit that.
oh, damn it. That was so clean.
With some difficulty.
And then we didn't make it.
Youngblood tosses it up. Misses the long run. They're still down 8. Diallo
8,
backs him down.
9.
The shot.
There you go.
Connects. They now lead by 11. Under 9 minutes left in the second half.
The Kennesaw State coach saw something out there he didn't like. Called for a timeout.
Rebounding, shot selection. Let's do shot selection. It's been a bit iffy now.
Things up a little bit with some subs.
It's been a bit iffy. We're only barely keeping our double-digit lead going on right now.
Number
Yeah,
41
get off the
inbounds
court.
the ball. Dishes to the wing. Lets it go. That basket came off the feed by number 4. They make it a...
All right. I feel like there's more replays than there used to. Did I turn off replays in the Xbox 360 version? Because I feel like, or turned them down? Because I feel like
Right block.
there's more than I used to have.
They're still up by 9.
I guess I'm not really worried about it or complaining about it. It's just, did I turn that shit down from Xbox 360?
Shoots it. The 20-footer.
One of my baked friends for a quote to help you understand.
By 7.
I do love when you say you're baked friends. Like I haven't been in a baked chat before. As soon as you say hello,
Laid in with the
and you get 1 or 2 people to be like, Ramen, let's just not
54.
be on your shit today.
Number 41. Diallo inbounds the ball. Number 10 backs in.
There.
Catches it.
Nice.
Right wing.
Nice.
Number 11.
Nice.
From three-point range.
And then you left. Yeah, I forget exactly why. Oh, I was at the hockey game. That's why. Because technically,
To the paint. Stolen away
Yeah.
by number 10.
we were actually having a decently exciting hockey game for once. It was weird.
Passes it to the left wing. Number 10 backs him down.
Hello, how's it going?
Martin gets it. Right wing.
Ah.
Last tray, no good.
That offensive rebound didn't come to him by accident. He knew
Also,
right
you're not
where
on
to
the
be.
Discord.
He's got 19.
I don't know if I should be on the Discord. I don't know. That might be an invite only thing anyway. It'd be like, I don't know if I want to invite a baked Discord into this chat room anyway. Good, man? Good. I'm good.
The Owls are really
Having a
strong.
pretty decent day.
Uses its second to last timeout.
Got some laundry done.
Inbound the ball. Both teams
Got a
are
couple
making
things I
lineup
needed to
changes.
get bought. One downside is that sometimes I hate my feet in the way that
Can't get it to
I sometimes can only get like I have to really like almost special order my shoes most of the time. I can't just go even to the Nike outlet. I went to the Nike outlet because I needed to grab a couple other things, and they have size 15s, but I need 15 wides. Yeah, big feet. Yeah, 15s, but then also 15 wides, because then otherwise it's just gonna grab my big toe and pinky. So I gotta specifically get that. I'm gonna up.
Left wing.
It was amazing though. They did have size 15 Air Jordans sitting there. But once again, they're not wide. How tall am I? 6'4".
He was more worried about scoring and had the ball knocked.
It's just gonna get weird.
He is squeezing.
What's your mother's maiden name? Wait a minute.
Takes the shot. It's good. Nice lead pass to set that one up. That gives him a double-double. 10 points and 11 rebounds.
Come on. Damn it. It was just a joke. It was a joke about the questions. Trying to get in these games, what do you recommend to get first? As far as like the college basketball games, I mean, if you can afford it, because I've seen a lot of people that get really kind of about the money that you probably have to spend to get 2K8, College Hoops 2K8. I mean, once you pretty much do that, though, I think you're pretty golden. If you wanted to go down to like PS2, you can always do College Hoops 2K5 would be a good one. That's got like the ESPN stuff attached to that. But yeah, if you're willing to spend the money on 2K8, you're pretty much golden for any college game. A lot of people like NCAA basketball's presentation. So NCAA Basketball 10 does have tremendous presentation, but that's about it. As far as gameplay and everything else is concerned, 2K8's got it beat pretty much everywhere. This isn't played up. No, it's not. Did you finally get done with that hellscape that is spaghetti and lasagna? I just don't even know if I want to play. I've already done one round of that garbage.
Takes it up.
I can't imagine doing any more of that. Football games. I mean, NFL 2K5 also, if you're doing football stuff as well. I tend to shill quite a bit for the newest Axis football. I have been playing a lot of Madden 08 again on the GameCube, and also doing like texture replacement stuff. You can usually find some decent mods that people have been doing for Madden 08, usually for the PS2, but I prefer the GameCube version because for some reason Dolphins emulation is just miles better than, I mean, PCSX2s is pretty good, but Dolphins emulation makes Madden 08 actually look pretty damn good.
He's 9 for 14. Dumps it to the middle.
Ah, damn it.
By number 10.
Got rid of the tomato soup. Okay, well, that helps at least. Wait, are you doing it right now? You're just chatting it up here? You're between days?
Dishes out left.
Ah, shit. Ah, shit. There you go. Seem a lot more fun. It really is. I mean, it's one of those things where I've thought about, like the new NBA 2K. The PC version I would like maybe a newer version of, because I know that like they have like custom league sizes and such, but I'm not really super interested in NBA 2K on like the series on like my Xbox Series S or PS5 to get that. They should just do the freaking PC version. I probably might get the first one when they do the actual upgrade eventually for the next-gen systems, because for whatever reason they just haven't even done it yet. And that's been like 3 years that those systems have been around now, and they still haven't done the next-gen system for PC. Like I said, those custom leagues would be nice. So I've just been better off with NBA 2K14. There's so many mods even to this day. Now, a lot of the new mods for NBA 2K14 are pretty much like some of them are being done here, but a lot of them are being done by I think like you have to follow like a bunch of random Filipino dudes. I think they're Filipino, maybe Vietnamese or something, but yeah, that's usually where everyone's still doing mods for NBA 2K14.
Kennesaw State is really
But I think I don't know exactly how you can go. I think you can probably find a like Steam doesn't have it, but then
dumps it down low.
I'm sure you can maybe find a version online or even just buy a physical disc. I don't know. I had to actually buy an enclosure just so I could have a disk drive on my computer, and it's not in my computer. It's just on the side here, because once I switched computers that didn't have a disk drive in it anymore, I still wanted my Blu-ray writer, because if I spent the money on a thing that literally writes Blu-rays, I'm not gonna
Number 12.
give that up.
Nice
Up.
Number
I didn't
10.
even realize just how close we were.
Mitchell behind the arc.
I'm glad I'm still winning though, because yeah, I've been missing some shots, but yeah, I'm glad through all of this I didn't even realize A, how much time there was left, B, how close this actually is.
Youngblood.
Like I said, I'm glad we're still up,
Number 4.
and that's closing in quick.
Number 4 has picked up his first foul of the game. The foul stops the
But yeah, once you if you get it like NBA 2K14 for PC, you can usually find like Red MC. What is it? NLSC, I think it's called, like NBA-live.com. NLSC usually has 10 years worth of downloads for stuff. For like football related stuff, usually Football Idiot's kind of the way to go for that.
takes it up.
Oh no, why did I even do that? I should have just forced them to
Knot it up.
foul me.
Here's the double team.
I want them to put it up.
Number 4 gets it. Top of the key. Pass. Left wing. Youngblood.
Ooh, 71 all. All right. What do we got?
Diallo inbounds the ball.
Wow.
It goes out of
Are you kidding me?
I'm not sure who that was going to, Vern. It seems he hit the panic button and sent the ball sailing.
That's all right. It's the growing pains of a first year at a school that is not that great to begin with.
for the lead. Pulls the trigger.
Do it. Ah.
Good.
All right.
He had a shot to win it, but couldn't
Cool.
get it to
I can
go.
buckle down just a little bit and then just kill him in overtime, and we'll be good.
Just needed out on the floor. He didn't get much of a rest.
WrestleMania build's been probably the worst WrestleMania build of all time. Yeah, I get made fun of for the fact that I'm going to WrestleMania weekend, but not WrestleMania.
Stands it through.
But it's just like, man, I don't know what's going on with WrestleMania, but I don't know if I want to pay inflated ticket prices anyway.
You know exactly where you are when you hear that
I got too many Joshi shows to go to. Literally taking a late flight, an 8:30 p.m. flight,
controlled by Kennesaw State.
planning on taking an 8:30 p.m. flight so I can be 2 hours from home, by the way, because I can't just go straight home. I have to go to a nearby airport to get there at like 12:30 in the morning, then drive home after that. But it'd allow me
Peterson got a
my
quick
late
leader.
flight.
They need him back on the floor.
That's the plan.
He gets them both. Robinson.
Hey, Jay Balmer, how's it going? Welcome. Because, yeah, I think, I don't know the next time I'm going to be able to see some of the Spark Joshi people, so it's like, fuck it. I guess I'll go to the Spark Joshi show. Watch WWE in a while. How's it doing? I mean, it's doing good. Business-wise, they're doing great. Raw's going to be on Netflix next year. SmackDown's going to be over on the USA Network, I think, right?
Tracy is near their bench.
So they're making shitloads of money.
Tubbs just asked his assistants how many points they've allowed off turnovers and was none too pleased with the
There you
answer.
go.
His response isn't fit for
But,
work
I mean, right now they're building towards, obviously, WrestleMania, their biggest event of the year. And, like, it should be exciting that The Rock is back, and it looks like he's going to wrestle at WrestleMania. But also, there's just been so much stuff right now where it's just a lot of people being like, what the fuck does The Rock, who The Rock thinks he is, doing this? And it's, yeah, it's, no, come on now.
Diallo inbounds the ball. Just over 3 minutes left in overtime.
Yeah, I'm sure they'll have Cody finish his story, but yeah, it's been interesting. Shit, that was way early. I hit that way earlier than I wanted to. There we go. It is kind of funny because my non-wrestling fan family do still ask me about WWE stuff because they know I watch wrestling, but I don't watch. It's a weird set of explanations that I have to give where it's just like, yeah, I watch wrestling a fair amount on the weekends, but I don't watch American wrestling. And then trying to explain them, it's just like, yeah, I'm going to WrestleMania weekend, but I'm not going to WrestleMania. See, there's these Japanese companies that are coming, and they don't really come to America all that much, so. I hope they announce the 41 host city, because there's a lot of people saying it's going to be Minneapolis. And I know Minneapolis is not a tremendous town, but neither is Philadelphia. And I'll be there with bells on. Damn it. All right, that's fine. You can watch Cute Jab, yeah. Yeah, that's just what it is. It's just like, yeah, we're going to WrestleMania to watch cute Japanese girls wrestle. Don't ask too much about it. Go, spin. There you go. There you go. Damn, we got 2 players with 20 or more points. All right. The save's going to have quite a few things, I feel.
Leads him in. Number 4. Double clutches.
Hey! Oh, damn it.
Number 11 was out of bounds there.
Just say you're into the 36-year-old girl boss businesswoman.
In basketball there, his position on the floor.
Even though now it doesn't have a business. She's a theater. She runs a theatrical presentations about how brave the Japanese soldiers were in World War II. about the phenomenal work the Japanese soldiers did in World War II. You know, just real normal theatrical stuff.
Diallo inbounds the ball. The home team have this game pretty much in the bag. Pass to the elbow. Throws it up. They answered.
Hey. Man, Twitch and menu, they added pop-ups. Yeah.
Dicey pass. The steal by Martin.
Yeah, I had been watching some stuff on Rumble, and they've been adding. They recently added ads. It's really fucking annoying. Yeah, and then Twitch used to be, because like how Twitch did ads originally. It was basically only if you were a partner, I believe. Andrew Tate, no. Basically only if you were a partner. And you'd run ads kind of that way and make some money off of that. And it's like, okay. And then Twitch was just like, yeah, no, everybody's getting ads. Doesn't matter if you're streaming to 3 people. If one of those 3 people are coming in, they're getting ads like every 20 minutes. Oh my God. All right. Dribble this out. You trying to swipe from me? Whoops.
Right wing.
Hey! Oh, that was the 10th three, too. Damn. Very nice. You hear that Pokemon's going to kick after spending a good amount of time dissing on Kick? Is she going to Kick because they paid her money? Does Kick have lure Twitch streamers over money? I don't know much about Kick, honestly. The only thing I know about Kick is that the real... Oh, Lord, that's fucking Greg Gumbel again.
Hi, and welcome everyone to the 2K Sports
Oh, Lord. I can't. The only thing I know about Kick is it generally is the streamers they get kicked off of everywhere else. 200 million deals. Yeah, okay. But yeah, that's just kind of all I know about Kick is usually it hosts the people that not even like Rumble want. We'll go ahead and save it just to be safe. I don't know what's going to come of that, so whoops. There we go. As I say, I don't regret much of my life. Uh-oh. It's just only for... I think those are two different things. Kick and kick. Is this going to screw something up? No, that's all right. All right. Whoops. All right. Next home stint. Let's go. 2018 Ramen who cringe on TEW streams. Were you being cringe? Or were you actually like streaming? Or what was... Oh, who cringe on TEW streams, but the one thing you regret was being an XQC fan for a short time. Okay, I see.
The Austin Peay Governors battle the home team.
Austin Peay? I thought it was Peay.
Hi there, everyone. We're here
Is
at
it
the
Peay?
Municipal Auditorium. I'm Vern Lundquist,
cringe on your streams?
Bill
Oh.
Raftery, and our sideline reporter, Tracy Wilson. Give us your take, Bill.
I'll really be watching the matchup at the 4 spot.
All right, let's just get going. I like their logo though. It's a neat little logo. 2018 Ramen was right to dog on you. You know, it is interesting because I think I've seen before, you know, just the people that came to watch in like 2018. I don't think a lot of the people who watched my TEW streams even in 2018 are still around. They might watch like afterwards just because it's like, well, he's not streaming at 2 in the morning 3 times a week anymore. Oh, my Lord. Are you kidding me with this? There we go.
They're in front, 4-3.
We got a mismatch to this guy. Pies?
Robinson. Gets the board inside.
Bro thinks he's
Him missing that one again.
Dirk.
Number 11 backs him down.
I was trying to think of Doncic is who I was thinking of. That's who I was trying to
Outright. Dishes.
put out there.
Right wing.
Hey, let's talk about some waifus of the anime or wrestling yell choose. Oh my Lord. You know, you discuss him a lot. We've been playing Played Up with you know, my friends on Discord. Are you want to play on an emulator? Yes, I am playing on the PS3 emulator with the College Hoops 2K Reborn mod that you can find on their Discord.
Catches it on the elbow. Diallo dishes it to the free
When I first played this, it was on an actual 360 because emulation was not quite there yet for College Hoops. And now emulation is there for College Hoops. So I've pretty much retired my 360.
Right side.
And I just about retired my PS4, but I still grabbed a couple things for it. I don't play much on it.
Getting in tight. Just a great entry feed.
Oh.
Diallo goes up.
Ah, damn it.
And he will go to the line.
But yeah, anytime we do a thing in Played Up, we've now had something related to Himawari. Because my buddy's wife loves Himawari. To be fair, I love Himawari, so it's all good.
Gets the second to fall as well. Robinson.
Hey, let's go. And another foul. Let's go.
He'll take the foul.
God damn.
The defender clearly got some contact as he tried to make the shot.
Yep, that's an
Let's do it again.
He got hacked.
Knocks down the first one. He gets them both. Here comes the double team.
I'm wondering if they'll do what they did last year with the meet and greet stuff. TJPW will, because when they were part of WrestleCon, they had the I know they won't have the table set up like WrestleCon did last year because they're not going to be a part of it. But it'd be nice if they just. So I'm just a buddy's wife. My good friend, you. I didn't know if you wanted to be named or if, and also I needed to emphasize the wife part, that you are not just some scraggly dude like the rest of our friend group. I had to put that in there to let the chat and anyone watching know that it is a female of the female persuasion, and not just some weird bearded bald dude who has a massive crush on Himawari. So there had to be some emphasis on the fact that this person is a woman. I'm surprised they didn't get called for goaltending. We don't know what she looks like. I do. It's fine.
Martin swings it to the wing. Top of the key. Beats it to the wing.
Not to be mean, just saying.
Number 12. Number 11.
There we go.
All net. And they lead by 2.
We are real team. We are WWE Chuds. Yeah, so I hope they do. I hope they do what they did last year, where like they'll sign like an item, because I got some stuff, and I'm real upset that Hikari Noah won't be there, or possibly back ever. Who knows? I don't even know what that whole thing's about. But
there's no question what kind of defense they're in, Vern. Minimum.
Ah, damn it.
Azumi.
Oh, yeah, dude. Okay, so yeah, I bought her newest book. It's on the way in the mail. So I hope Stardom does that, where they allow people to, where they allow them to sign an item, much like TJPW. Because your boys got some photo books. I got a bikini that needs signed. I've got an Azumi photo book that's going to need signed. A Hazuki photo book that's going to need signed. In TJPW, I got a Kamiyu photo book that's going to need signed. I'm even going to need the old Shoko one from when she was in Mexico 4 years ago that's going to need signed. Finally, an Azumi photo book where she isn't 15. That's a good point. I mean, the most recent couple, I mean, we're what, on like the third bikini that she's a part of where she's at least of age? To be fair, we've only had, the first one where she was at least of age wasn't even that good. So the couple most recent ones were okay.
Right around 9 minutes left in the half.
And see, that's why I bought the Azumi photo book, so that the most recent the most recent bikini can be signed by Hanan if she shows up.
Gets it right side. Martin grabs the rock. They still have a 3-point lead.
Come on. Point is, I got a lot of photo books that need signed. Half my suitcase is just going to be photo books. Do you think Hanan will be? I don't know. Probably. There's a good chance. Oh my God, all caps. there's a decent possibility. I mean, they've basically sold the building. So, assuming that they're running Stardom could use some shows recently. Stardom could use some shows where they're going to have like a good, healthy amount of people there.
Fires the three. Yes. They take a 2-point lead. Dishes to the left.
What can you do? I don't know what you're trying to do.
Not a good entry pass, Fern. You just can't force it in there.
Number 10 has it inside.
All right, let's see what we can do here. That was
Pass.
convoluted and weird and didn't work out at all. Jesus.
D was really waiting for it there.
That's how you do
Joking about using your powers. That's what I figured you were doing. I just didn't know what you were going to use it for. Just time random people out. All right, we need ball control, I think. That's a big one.
Set to inbound the ball.
the Austin Peay coach.
Oh, good. We subbed out Ediaru and Diallo to bring in Ediaru and Diallo.
Number 12 backs down, dumps it off with the floater.
There you go.
Can't convert, but he'll go to the line.
Hiromi Mimura is my second waifu. My God, you are OG, aren't you? That is a name. That is a name for people. Damn. I'll give you at least that much, man, because that's well pre-Bushi Road.
He sinks the second.
I think Hiromi Mimura might have been the first signed photo book that I got. Like one of the first photo. I think the Hiromi Mimura one might have been one of the first photo books I got. But yeah, I'm pretty sure it was signed when I bought it. But yeah, I'm just thinking like old Stardom. That's like OG Stardom.
Dumps it off. Left wing, number 1 from deep, nails it. They lead 27-25. Under 7 minutes left in the half.
Hey, there we go.
Neither team can find a way to pull away from the other.
It's like coming by and just being like, yeah, I'm a Yoko Bito fan.
With the shot. No luck on the three-pointer by number 33. And it's still knotted up 27.
Let's see.
Number 12 backs in. Diallo.
Oh, shit.
From about
That's
19 feet.
fine.
Puts too much on it. And it's still all knotted up.
Nope.
Passes
Nope.
to the left wing.
Stick him there. Stick him there. Why is the power forward on the point guard? What is this? Is it because am I running a zone? Is that what I'm doing here? There you go. I like that better.
Right wing. Behind the arc.
Ugh, well, it didn't work out there.
By number 33. He's 1 for 2 from deep. Backs down.
Come on. Oh, ball sacks. I'm really bad at timing that now. I used to not be so god-awful at timing it.
Lets it go. Robinson muscles in and snags the
Damn it.
offensive rebound.
A little too aggressive right there. I like that he's not afraid to be physical. Too much.
Can't sink the first.
Yeah.
Both teams are going to make some
This entire conversation, by the way, is why, my non-wrestling fan parents, like when they ask, I just, yeah, wrestling. Yep, wrestling. Let's just go with that because
He's going to come away
it's
empty from the
it's
line.
easier to explain.
Get that rebound.
About
Bloodsport
5.5
coming to Japan.
minutes left in the half.
I mean, if Josh Barnett is hosting it, it's not too shocking, I guess.
Backs him down. Lead passed inside.
Oh, he moved all over the place.
Robinson inbounds.
Third
the
one was
ball.
Hana, yeah. Put your dad on Daisy Monkey.
Number 1 hands it off.
I don't think my dad would be interested in. My dad's one of those guys who, like, I don't think he'd be interested in foreign things
It's good.
because he gets confused and then he would just be like, no, not into it.
Hangs laid in by number 12.
Can't understand what they're saying, really. It's just different. I just can't do it. Where's the commentary?
Number 1 with the teardrop. Sullivan snatches it up. Number 10 brings it up the floor.
Put your
Number
dad on
10
Camus
backs
then.
down.
Could you
Number 11
imagine?
catches it on the elbow.
Dad, I have a photo book for you.
By Sullivan. He got it up there, but it just wouldn't fall.
With a little more touch, it might have.
Last shot laid in
Had a
by
country
number
girl
11.
look.
Sensational.
Just play old Camille when she still came out to Old McDonald. I meant they're wrestling. See, that's the thing with Camille. Either you have to play her old stuff where she's the country girl and she's terrible,
Deep.
or she's at least much better now, but then
He's got 12. About
she's
3.5
just
minutes
legs.
left in the half.
She's just, everything is legs. Why didn't you run to whatever? We got the point, so.
Austin Peay takes its first time out of the game.
Dad, here's my goon content. I was just about to say, Dad, this is, I know you're very religious. I know you're very Christian, but this is called a grave year.
There's no question what kind of defense they're in, Vern. Minute.
Nice little crossover.
Now let me show you a lovely woman that now goes by Unagi Sayaka.
Physical talent and talent for the X's and O's. No good on the last layup by number 10. Takes it up. That basket came off the feed by
Here's
Pius.
my goon content.
Out in front by 5.
Yeah, if it worked with my friends, it'll work with my dad.
Backs him down.
Here's my
Number
goon
10.
content.
Dishes it
Perfect.
to the left wing. Last tray off the mark by number 11.
The big fella with a tough rebound. No denying him on that one.
Copeland puts it up. Number 10 rips it down.
Right. I also just bought the new Soriano photo book, so they'll have that to get signed if she shows up. I don't know. She might be too freelance to spend a week
Shot by Diallo.
outside of Stardom. We might not get the white belt champion.
Serious problems with their interior defense.
Worked for my friends and my buddy's wife. For the love of God!
Coach is definitely aware of that problem.
I just wanted an emphasis that we did have indeed. Oh, I meant to icon pass.
Put measures here, Vern.
Thanks, Tracy.
I wanted the emphasis on the fact that we have a woman and it's not just a bunch of weird bearded dudes cooming over Joshis.
Protect the lane, and that time they tried to sneak one through on him.
The big guy has spoken. Out left.
Just imagine that, you. Yeah, we have a token female who we've degenerated, by the way. We've degenerated into being one of the worst out of all of us. She wasn't. She didn't used to be.
Sit out when that happens.
Now she's about as fucking dirty old manish as you can get.
Both teams are making substitutions.
Oh, I know.
Can't complete the three-point play. 1:37 left in the first half. Passes it to the high post. Back
Ah, shit. Balls.
number 10. Ends it off.
Megan Bain. Oh, yeah, they go crazy over Megan Bain. They're very sad that Megan Bain is no longer in Stardom. And they're not really super willing to watch AEW when she shows up.
Leads him with the
I think if I were to ever show them AEW, it would just have to specifically be Megan Bain posts.
Martin brings it up court. Diallo backs down.
That would be it. I could save some time if Megan Bain and Mariah May have a match on Dynamite at some point.
Number 10 pulls the trigger.
They gave him far too good a look right there.
Hey. Not big fans of Sheeta. I mean, to be fair, I haven't shown them a lot of Sheeta because I've only gotten them interested in the last year. Not even the last year. Because they were I didn't even show them. That's how long it has actually been, is that I think they didn't really start getting into it until after Himika retired. And that was only like 9 months ago.
Tacks on the free throw for the three-point
Payne hasn't been
play.
on 8. Yeah, I mean, she'll be there. She'll be there soon enough.
6
I
seconds
think
difference.
they're doing a
Shot
current
clock
running
to the game.
storyline that will bring her in. So she'll be there.
Takes the shot.
Ah!
Get the three-pointer to fall.
Great rebound. The big fella's not afraid to do the dirty work, Vern.
Yeah, they might like Hikaru Shida. They've seen Riho
They're going to
whenever she's in like the Tokyo Joshi Pro matches. It helps that She wears like fantastic, especially her most recent one. What was the January 4th show?
Number 1. Here's the spin move. Finished nicely down low on that last shot. Puts it up.
Oh, if that went in,
Half comes to an end with a
despite the
score
fact it was after the buzzer.
49-41. Give us your opinion on the first
TRST08.
If we don't see some improvement
Okay,
soon,
which grave year is that? Because they might have seen it.
to make some adjustments.
I think that was one thing I ended up linking to at some point eventually was
Now
was,
we bring you our player of the half. Who's your
some
pick,
grave
Bill?
years.
Copeland has been lights out from the floor, Vern. It must feel
I
like
don't
he's
know
so
it by their
above the
fucking...
ocean. Every shot he takes,
I don't know it by their grave year
looks
code.
absolutely unstoppable.
Solid performance from our player of the half.
Yeah, top 5. Oh, we're still going on the top 5 waifus? Yeah. I gotta shuffle mine because one of them's not around anymore.
We're all set to begin the second half.
So I gotta figure that out.
Robinson inbounds it to start the second half.
Wants to get his skull kicked in.
Leads it to the right wing. Leads him with the pass. Nice move in the paint on that last shot by Copeland.
You just can't give anybody that much room when they're right at the basket like that.
There we go.
Now let's go down to Tracy
Let's
Wilson,
see what we
who has
got.
an update for us.
I need just a little bit of a modicum. Fucking hell!
Unconventional maneuvers to get
I need a modicum of success here. There you go.
Plenty of energy. He would still rotate in his bench players. He said that it wasn't a question of fatigue.
I think it probably shouldn't even. It has to be. I think my number 1 has to be now. I don't think it can be anybody else.
Paez dumps it off.
Okay, you're just fucking around. I gotcha.
Number 34
Called Brian Danielson.
bounces it down low. Where his first shot of the game. It falls
Speaking of waifus kicking my head in, how about the American Dragon?
I'd love to see that. He was lurking around, then pounced. Such a thief, Vern.
Mitchell has it. Left wing. Passes out left. Martin gets it. Right wing. Diallo skips it to the baseline. Corner.
Ah, that's a long 2.
Robinson.
Never mind, it's
smashes it down
nothing.
inside.
It's nothing.
Left in the second half.
Christ alive.
What a tough rebound.
Are we actually in double digits of people watching? Holy shit.
It was hit by
Appreciate you guys being here and watching.
shooting 50% for the game.
Now watch my friends, both of my friends who are here. Actually, there's probably a third one based on
Diallo.
what I'm seeing in the list.
Baseline. Puts it up. Gets the jumper.
They'll just be like, nope, we're leaving. Now you're back down to single digits, fucko.
Brings it up.
Boo. Boo what? Yeah, it's like I don't like you guys and I'm not friends with you. Like I don't hang out with you every fucking day on Discord now. It's becoming a daily
20
thing.
feet out.
It used to be like, it used to be the weekends and then there would be like 1, maybe 2 special days
Some respect.
on Discord outside of the weekends. And I'm pretty sure it's just been like every day the last week.
Minutes left in the
You just
second
get on to like play Plate Up or
half. Bounces it to the
something.
wing.
That's why I had to literally just tell them, it's like, listen, I need to play some stuff that I actually play on here on my channel to post up, because then otherwise all my content's just going to be Plate Up and some Pow World.
Diallo.
Hey,
15 points, and he's the top scorer for his team.
when I'm not doing this, booking shows in TEW,
They're gonna apply some
and then my
pressure
dumbass
here.
decided to try to commit myself to modding Madden 08, the GameCube version.
Where has it? Top of the key.
It was with the texture replacements and stuff. I found out a lot of stuff that you can kind of do in the editor.
Copeland.
Found out a lot of cool
Gets it.
shit, so
Right
I'm
wing.
gonna have to work with that.
Upright. Dumps it off.
Up,
Skips it to the left wing. Fires. Grab by Diallo.
Nice work by the big fella to get that rebound.
Diallo.
Back him in, back him in. Spin. Up.
Gets called for blocking.
Ah.
That's his first foul.
Well, he got there in time, but it looked like he was leaning when the contact occurred.
Number 10 didn't sit for long, and he's coming back into the ball game.
I'm guessing Rahman hasn't responded to you because he's typing up the list now of his anime waifus. I don't know if he's an anime guy. I think he might strictly be a wrestling guy when it comes to Japanese stuff. I don't know.
Number 12 takes it up on the mark with the fadeaway.
He might shock me just by being like, I've watched all of One Piece. Damn. All right.
Passes. Top of the key.
Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh my God. He juked me. Hardcore juked me.
The home team is having real turnover problems. Tracy, do you have something for us on that?
Coach Tubbs.
Oh, God. I cut that to 3. Come on.
Fundamentals are abysmal. The men added the only players I want on the floor right
Oh, I suck. I hate life.
Thanks, Tracy. Last basket on the mark by Copeland.
Run the break and take it to the 10. Oh, do they love to get out and
All
run.
right. Back him in. Back him in. Back him in. Back him in. Back him in.
Shoots from the
Shoot
post.
it. Damn you. Put it in.
12. Put up and in on that last layup. Robinson inbounds the ball. Paez brings it up with another assist. He'd have 10 in the game.
Come on. Come on.
Gets it outright.
Stay on him. Stay on him. Stay on him. Don't let him.
Gets it off to the elbow.
I mean, you could probably let the big man shoot that shot. Not him.
Misses.
All right. It was like 3 guys going up there. We better at least have gotten a rebound out of that.
Diallo rises and dishes.
Number
Number 12 backs him down.
Nope. Nope. Nope.
Kicks it out to the perimeter.
Nope. Oh, he's still open anyway. Hey.
Just over 8 minutes left in the second half.
All right. We're still good. We're still good. We're coming right back in. 4-point game. Come on. We can keep this going. Imagine if we play a lot of beatable teams and we actually manage like a near perfect season
Left side. That last shot
on
line from 20.
year 1.
Fires it way up court. Pass to the strike.
It is already on All-American. Maybe I should go back to MOP. I don't know. I'm still losing though. I can't sit here and be like, this is too easy while I'm actually physically losing.
Dishes to the right side. Right side. Number 10.
There you go.
Last layup. Austin Peay calls timeout.
You're not a cartoon DJ. I only simp for 3D.
Getting set to inbound.
I need flesh and blood waifus. Oh, never mind.
Number 34 inbounds the ball. The
Oh, it's
Governors
all just
still
it's
hold
all
a
just
narrow lead.
Western cartoon waifus.
One-on-one. Takes it up. Fouled hard there. He'll get 2 free throws.
Ew. Western cartoon waifus.
And he makes the first. He gets the second to fall as well.
Find those chicks from Sword Art Online. All of them. One of them's a 12-year-old, you sick fuck.
Number 10. The leader.
Might be 13 or 14 now in the
rebound.
series.
Just great hustle, Vern. Success on the offensive glass. It's all about hard work.
Sarah from Ed, Edd n Eddy. Was she the goth one? Because I feel like that's like the universal Ed, Edd n Eddy waifu. If it's any of the girls, it's going to be the goth one.
Paez dumps it off. Swings it to the wing. Number 34 has it. Left wing. That last tray, no good. Austin Peay has been on the losing end.
She was
of
the blonde one.
rebound battle.
Okay.
And Tracy is near their bench with a report.
The Governor's coach is looking pretty frustrated.
Ah.
He turned to his bench and said, "What do we work so hard for in practice if we're just going to roll over at game time?" We'll see if they pick up the intensity.
All right, Tracy.
Oh.
Can't go
Damn
to
it.
the three-point play. Robinson hands it off. Bounce pass, left wing. Nice pass.
Damn it. Again.
Wow, it's been
She's
an
Ed's younger
offensive
sister, a
showcase for
child.
both these teams. What fireworks?
Oh.
Number 12.
I thought she was one of the, what was it? What were they called? The cankers? I thought she was one of those.
Diallo dumps it inside. Last shot.
Canker sisters? Is that what they're called? I can't hardly remember what they were called. I think that's what it was. Well, they're all 12. That's a good point. If you believe the conspiracy lore, they're all dead too, so.
Skips it to the baseline. Shoots from the corner. Missed long by number 34. And it's still
Let's go. Take the lead, boss. Let's go.
Backs him down. Number 10 tosses it up.
God, put that in. Put that shit in.
It's still all knotted up. Pyatt.
Block that shit. Let's go. Come on.
The lane, and that time they tried to sneak one through on him.
The big guy has spoken.
Go, go, go.
Gets it off. Diallo goes up.
Oh, damn it.
Establish position early if you're defending Vern, and he just didn't beat him to the spot.
Austin
Hey, Super Mario, what's up?
getting tired out there.
We're just arguing about 2D waifus and 3D waifus to catch you up.
Number 12.
Just talking about Joshis that you adore, and then cartoon waifus that you adore.
Diallo catches it.
Ah, damn it.
Diallo was just sitting in the paint, and the ref's going to call him for it.
Coach Tubbs made some changes that could affect their
Oh.
chemistry a little bit.
Ah.
Play together very often.
Let's go shot selection.
Well, it looks like they're getting set to inbound the ball. Just over 5 minutes left in the second half. Dumps it to the paint. Copeland catches it. Top of the key.
All right, we've got this. We've got this. Just get it. Get that. There you go. Come on. Take the lead. Let's get the lead, boys. Let's get that lead. Yes.
Number 11 pulls the
No.
trigger. Can't take the lead.
Are you kidding me?
Tied up, 60
Get that damn lead. Ah.
And here's the state
Disney
ball
reportedly has
drive
gained a
to the
10% stake in
This guy
Epic
is
Games.
fun to watch, Vern. He can
That sounds
really
about
fill it
right.
up.
Drive of the game. I really screwed up that defense, too. That was really shoddy defense on my end.
Number
Watch.
10,
Now we'll be able
backs
to get the
in.
ball in. Never mind. Holy shit. We can't get the lid off the hoop.
He must have thought someone was rotating over to
I did it
block
again.
You can't lose
I did it
concentration
twice.
even for a second.
Like a dipshit. I did it twice.
that.
There you go.
Downtown.
Ah!
Good job to grab that rebound. Perfect position that time.
Copeland shoots. Comes up empty from 20 feet out. They've still got a 4-point
Come
lead.
on. Come on. Come on, Diallo. There you go. There you go. All right. Lid's off the hoop. We're rolling better now. I think we're gonna do a hell of a lot better now.
Governors will take a timeout here.
We really had to get the lid off the hoop there. I'm gonna save that other one.
Back to the action. Both teams are making a few lineup
I'm
changes.
gonna save it. I'm sure we'll have another timeout here soon enough.
Ware inbounds the ball.
Is the fat D3 basketball player in this game? It'd be cool if he was. I wish they had that.
Catches the nice lead pass in stride and hits the layup. They increase their lead to 4. Number
Oh,
12
shit.
shoots it.
Shit. Why did he do that? Just drive. Drive to the hoop. He had the space.
When he sees the ball go up, he gives it a
Jesus, come on. It's not the worst thing in the world if we lose, but we are very, very close. This is still a winnable game. We still have winnable game time, too. It's not going to help, though, if we can't get a rebound to save our life.
Backs down. Kicks it out to the left.
Come on. Oh, my God. Just get it in. Dude, we are just allowing them to have these open three-pointers, man. It's getting bad.
Takes a three.
Get it in there. Thank you. Jesus.
Number 34 inbounds the ball. Number 1 brings it up court.
Still a two-possession game. Not the worst.
They're ahead by 5.
Shot selection. We'll just keep that. We'll keep that.
Got a quick breather, but they need him back on the floor.
I had a Brie Larson game once. What the fuck? You just pick all the winners, don't you?
Gets it out left. Copeland drops.
In order to
Number 11 passes to the free throw line. Diallo takes it up.
What is with that weird shot? Just dunk it. You had the space, dunk it.
2:04 left in the game.
Marvel, Star Wars, Pixar, Avatar games made by Epic Games. So yeah, we're gonna get Marvel. We're gonna get like Iron Man and Fortnite.
Inbounds the ball. Right wing bounces it to the right. Number 11. Skips it.
God damn. Get it in there. All right. It's still 5 points. Not the worst. Not the worst. Time is ticking down though. We're gonna need to get this figured out. Oh my God, we cannot. Oh, the defense. We should have done defense, man. If they keep scoring, it doesn't matter if we score or not.
Backs him down with the shot.
Oh, and now we can't get the lid off the hoop. That might have been it. That might have been it. That miss was probably it.
To make the miss.
Where? Has it. Left corner. Beats it to the left wing. That last three-pointer was missed.
Get down there. Okay. Yep.
Just not enough time left for a comeback.
There's just not enough time. There's not enough time.
The foul stops the clock.
Don't be going off on people. Jesus.
Very smart play.
Where inbounds the ball.
Mayumi Ozaki.
Has picked up his first
What
foul
era?
I can appreciate their willingness to keep battling, Vern, but I think it's too late to save the game.
You decide for yourself.
Good anymore.
I mean, if it's you, I'm just assuming current Ozaki.
The foul stops the clock, which is just what the doctor ordered.
And that's why they did it. Time is not on their side.
See, this is what happens when you make me decide for yourself. When I get to decide for myself, I just assume that you're simping for a 55-year-old Ozaki.
I think it's a little too late for this, Vern. They're just prolonging the agony by fouling because this game's out of reach.
You watched that chain match between her and the Marvelous Girls, and you just went, yes!
They had to foul.
Everything's right in the world.
Martin gets whistled for a foul on the situation in the foul. So they'll head to the line for a 1-and-1.
And then you'd be like those dudes after the match where she's stomping on the belt, getting a picture with her in the middle of the ring. Shoot waifu is Haruka Umasaki. Man, that must suck not to be able to have any coon pictures because she gets pissed off about it.
How's that for onions? Those were clutch free throws, Vern.
Outright. Diallo from 12.
Damn, dude, we cannot buy a fucking basket now.
Just enough to force
Yeah,
him
that's
to alter
that's
his
gonna be
shot.
it. That's gonna do it.
Solid D.
It's just, yeah, we couldn't even buy a basket there at the end. Like, it just, every little shot just couldn't go in. Not much we can do. Dribble it out, call it a day, because that is just, man, we really just, despite everything, we couldn't play defense, we couldn't play offense.
That's the end of the game.
We just crumbled at the end.
81-72.
Just
Let's see who
crumbled
we have
at the
as our
end.
player of the game.
God.
Now let's
Feel like that could have gone better, but, you know, like I said, not the worst. It's a single-digit loss, so it's not the worst, and we're still sitting here with a pretty good record. Not like anyone's paying attention to us over here. Shit. There we go. All right, what do we got? What do we got here? Keep trying to get the 3-star. Email. We should just spend the money to invite him to campus, I think, just to make sure that he comes in. Same with this guy, I think. Well, we can only do the... Yeah, we're gonna end up leaving aside some people, I think. We've got the ability. We've got the ability to bring him in. Let's see. This one's pretty close to. This one we've pretty much lost out on, so I think we'll rescind that scholarship and drop him off the list because that's done. That has a possibility. We still have this junior college person we can talk to. No one's trying to get him. Let me see the invite recruit to campus. Okay, so it doesn't take up the free time. So let me see here. This one is closer, so I'm going to do the invite recruit here. I'm still going to spend the time on these guys. Okay. Not tremendous, but like I said, it should get better once we get the campus tour and everything. That should be fine. No C altered U username. Yeah, I kind of mostly, for the most part, dropped the straight edge stuff. Made a woman in the kitchen joke based about this, and they yelled at me. Who yelled at you? Sugar flower. That's Himawari's, isn't it? Why does shit never pop up? Just pop up. Here we go. I forgot it is Valentine's Day, isn't it? Even trying to take a team that sucks and make them good. Yeah. Suck at recruiting. You kind of get used to it. And even then, I'm not the person to talk to. Because there's definitely some people that have that like on lockdown. They seem to know, because I've even had it where it's just like, recruiting is easy once you know exactly what to do. It's like, I mean, there's ways to game the system, just like in NCAA football 14, because I tend to take a very straightforward approach, I feel. And, you know, all right, we can do one more. It's late, but I think I can knock out one more. You got one in the 500 on Sunday. I don't know. I don't really. I kind of pay attention to NASCAR, but I don't really pay attention to NASCAR. I guess.
We're here at the IUPUI Gymnasium, also known as the Jungle, in Indianapolis, Indiana. This is Vern Lundquist with
The IUPUI Gymnasium. Oh my God. I should have picked this place. This is tremendous. This is just a high school gym, basically. This is fantastic. I should have... did I have the option to come here? I think I did. I should have.
Crosses it over. Number 24.
Bunch of lonely men talking about faith and women who won't care about us. Yeah, no shit.
They're bringing the double team. Passes to the elbow. Deflected.
Ah.
Picked up by IUPUI.
Not a good entry pass, Fern. You just can't.
Damn it.
force
Damn it.
He's either got to foul hard or don't foul at all. You can't just give up easy three-point
Ventura
plays.
just has Morgan & Morgan as a sponsor for their team.
Tacks on
There
the
we
free
go.
throw for the three-point play. Number 12 backs him down. Number 11 gets it. Top of the key.
No, don't back down. You're not a back. You're not a post player.
Lead pass inside.
There you go.
Dunked down by Diallo. Number 24 inbounds the ball.
What a great setup on that delivery. What a play.
Number 25
Didn't have the option to make it a home game because they have better
leads him in.
prestige. Yeah.
Turned away. Catches it in the paint. Unloads from 10 feet. Misses by number 23.
Yeah, that's the way it is with a lot of the teams I'm facing, where it's like I kind of have to pick lesser teams because then they won't show up. They'll be like, nope.
Bounces it
Sorry, you want me to go to a gymnasium in Kansas City? I don't think so.
Goes to the crossover. Backs in. Number
Just go.
12
Just go.
goes
Get in
up,
there. There you
laying
go.
down With the D draped all over it. And they're now behind by one. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Tracy Wolfson, who has some info for us.
Just before the game,
Speaking of
I
the
caught
law
up
firm
with the
Morgan &
Jaguars
Morgan.
coach. He told me that the speed
Interesting.
of the team on the other end of the court is a huge concern.
All right,
He
let's
said
see what we
have
got.
no
You
excuses
gonna
tonight.
slack
We have
off on me?
such great team speed.
Kinda.
If we don't hustle
Hey.
our defense on every trip, they'll be shooting rockets on us all game.
Ah, my shoulder itches.
Terrific shot.
Sorry.
He just
There
got
we
a
go.
little space and hit the long
Thanks for
range bomb.
staying and waiting for me. Come on.
Beats it to the elbow.
Nope.
Get it out of there, big fella. You have to protect the lane, and that time they tried
Come
to
on,
sneak
back it
one
in,
through.
back it in. Spin and dunk.
Last dunk was slammed down by
All right,
Diallo.
we're doing good. We're doing solid.
About 11 and a half minutes left. in the half.
Solid.
Monroe dumps it off.
I gotta do WMMA. I wonder if I should do some
Has it.
Power World as well.
Gets a piece of it.
Get it out of there, big fella. You have
I've
to
been
protect
playing
the
Power
lane, and that
World.
time
I
they
haven't done
tried
it in
to
a
sneak
couple
one
days
through.
though.
The big guy has spoken.
I don't know. Maybe I should. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh.
In the key. Nothing
Just
but
brick walled him.
Diallo. He's got
Jesus.
6. The Jaguars will try to end this run. Number 25.
I've also, like I said, been tonight or tomorrow. I mean, not tonight, because I got to go to work. I'm already up a little bit later than I probably should. Power World on stream. I could. Probably should.
Well, let's get back to the action. Number 10 checks in for the first time.
Since I have been playing, I'm like 6 hours in.
Number 24 inbound.
Following popular trends. It's not often that I do. In fact, it's quite rare, but it happens to be a game that I enjoy.
Monroe passes it to the
Next,
wing.
he's going to do the Twitch nude meta. Didn't they get rid of that? Didn't they change that after like a day?
Number 10.
Because they're like, all right, well, we'll allow tasteful nudity, and then after a day, they're like, all right, we gotta turn this back a bit. No, I'll just get on trends that died like 3 years ago, so I'll do hot tub streams
To
here.
the stripe. Lead pass to the middle. Number 24 banks it off the glass.
Swerve is Fight Forever DLC. Man, I so wish I could care.
Diallo backs down. Takes the shot. Drives.
Hey, yeah, nothing. I
In
was
front, 18-11.
gonna say it's not like people care about it that much anymore. It's really is just.
Under 10 minutes left.
It's
in the half.
disappointing because realistically, it's like, all right, that Swerve is in there, cool, but like,
Mitchell makes
I
the
didn't
first
buy any of the season 2 stuff. He's like season 3, isn't he?
That is a
I get the idea that
textbook
you need to make some money, but like, dude,
Number 24 inbounds the ball. Number 25.
Just add some. Why isn't a cage match in the game? Why can't we? Isn't there not a ladder match in the game? I forget. Is there a ladder match? I don't think there is.
Monroe takes it up, lays it right in. They narrow it to 5.
Okay.
Leads him with the pass.
But, like, where's cage match? Where's blood and guts? Where's the ability to kind of change up your match stuff? Like, dude, the ability to, like, do that, like, for you know, stuff like that was on PS2, like, WWE games. The ability to be like, oh, you can surround it in a cage, or you can surround it in Inferno.
IUPUI has
At a
had
beach
serious
arena.
problems with their interior defense.
And it's probably not even a full beach, because, you know, it's just their beach bash or beach blast, because I don't think they do bash at the beach, but
Sounds like he'd rather
yeah,
have some
that's
fouls called than to keep giving up all those easy baskets.
Thanks, Tracy.
Camille Instagram post. All right,
I like that he's not afraid to be physical, but that was too much.
let me see this. Let me see what we got. Okay.
He makes the first.
The IUPUI
Can't hear anything, but honestly, I don't think you need to hear anything.
I don't think these guys have played together.
Who needs to hear anything?
He gets them both.
It's one of those things that it's just like the AEW Fight Forever is disappointing in the fact that it's got a nice like base to it. There's a nice base there. But like, yeah, like the ability that they even have that modders put in to upgrade like their life total, like to double it or triple it so you can have some longer matches, I like as well. I wish they just added that as like I feel like they could almost just switch that. Like that's almost something that wouldn't be super hard to code in. Hey, here's the HP, but there's also options on a switcher to double it or triple it.
When you get blocks from a guy like him, it motivates the whole team.
Has it outright.
Jericho's Cruise. Can you imagine if they did a Jericho's Cruise arena?
Skips it to the free throw line.
Here it is, Rock and Rager Arena, up next on Season 3 DLC. People are still like, why not a cage match or a dog collar match?
Flipped it up and out.
Aren't they going to have, isn't there a game that's going to have a dog collar match here soon?
Passes to the elbow.
Was it a mod? Was it a mod that I saw, or is there actually going to be a dog collar match here
Good from downtown.
somewhere?
They take a 6-point
I forget.
lead.
Okay, yeah. I was like, there was a game that did a dog collar match, or it was a mod, because I found out about some of the mods. Like, there's like what is it? A Here Comes the Pain mod that I found just recently. It's like what? Here Comes the Pain Inspired, I think it's called.
Right wing.
Is that Here Comes the Pain or one of the SmackDown vs. Raws? I can't remember.
Raises up.
But yeah, the
Misses
Inspired
one.
mod looked
They've still got a 4-point lead. Number 25.
looked cool
Picks
too.
it up. DeWitt gets the board inside. Finished nicely down low on that last
M.
shot.
Dickey, it's
That's why
always M.
coaches
Dickey.
want you to hit the glass when the shot is released. Good things happen.
Well, to be fair, M. Dickey doesn't have an ambulance match, and WWE's about to have one,
Right wing.
which means M. Dickey's going to have an ambulance match.
Three-pointer to go.
The IUPUI coach saw something out there he didn't like, and he called for a timeout.
Empire Wrestling Empire mod stream sounds cool.
Out there.
There's a modded version of the new Empire that I downloaded, and I'm like not 100% certain about its legality, because it's not like a skin or something that goes over the top of Wrestling Empire. It's like its own exe file. I'd have to remember exactly what it's called. Is it Wrestling Empire Forever?
Done with the crossover.
And they did a tremendous job of putting, like, you know,
Count on him
new
missing too many of those.
new stadiums in and putting like LED boards, and
Takes
it looks cool, but I really don't know about the legality of it, simply because, like I said, it's not even like a mod for Wrestling Empire. It's like its own exe file.
High post. Gun. Number 2
Oh my god.
yanks it down inside.
Yeah, go. Oh my lord, we almost didn't make it.
Someone was rotating over to block that.
You can't lose concentration for a second.
Catches it. Left wing. Backs down.
Nope, not going to get him. Could get him.
Number 10 hands it off.
There you go. There you go. Ah!
Number 23.
We don't have any of our good shooters out right now, I think. Damn it. That's all right.
Every rebound is essential.
You know, if I honestly try something, I should try like because I think there's a is it No Mercy or WrestleMania 2000 that has like the I want to say it's No Mercy. It's almost always No Mercy that has the old school mod that looked really good. There was an old school No Mercy mod. Could be WrestleMania, but there was also another mod that I think was being worked on for VPW2. That is something that I'm honestly very excited about potentially. Because VPW2, if there's anything, like I get the idea, no mercy, no mercy, no mercy, but like VPW2 should almost be the thing that people start focusing on, because it is, while it doesn't have all like the arenas and the ladder match and shit, it is like a superior playing game.
We'll take a timeout.
Free M Edition. Is it Free M Edition that I'm thinking of? It might be that. There might have been a recent update that got me excited. It's very possible. I swear there was a new one. Maybe it was an update to Free M, because that's all I'm really seeing right now. That's almost certainly. Yeah, it looks like Free M was what I was thinking of. Yeah, because I'm looking at some of the stuff there. Still, either way, because I know it's been around. It's been around for a little bit, hasn't it? Oh Lord, we just let him right in. Let him right in.
To the paint, to the rim. Nice lay-in off the glass by Diallo. He's got 8. IUPUI is.
I also got to say, with texture replacements becoming a much easier thing to do now, I could see more mods being made for some of these games. ROM hack for Mania 2000 WCW Saturday Night. I want to feel like I heard something about that.
Him down, launches it. It was drained by Mitchell.
Based around old school WCW. Was that? Did I see something about that too? Because did they add did they recently just do an update with like was it Steve Austin that they added in? I feel like that was something that I just saw a video of, where they added in a couple new wrestlers.
They've now scored 13 unanswered points.
I gotta try that. I think a lot of them that I haven't really played a whole lot of them. I need to, because be something. I need to get Feel the Bang as well, because Feel the Bang I remember being massive. Well, I remember being massive at the time that I was going to download it and play it. Like nowadays, I think the gig or so that it is.
Mitchell knocks it down from 3-point land.
Pro Wrestling Salvo.
2:36.
Yeah, I maybe that was it. Maybe there was something about that.
Number 12 pulls it in.
Because there was something else that I found that they just added like Steve Austin to. It might have been VPW2.
Right wing.
Because WCW Saturday Night sounds like something they would have originally had Steve Austin in to begin with. So yeah, it might have been a VPW2 hack.
Here's the double team for 3. Collected inside by Sullivan.
Or not a VPW2 hack, a revenge hack.
Wide open he was. Diallo backs in.
You know, I if I ever do a ROM hack
The Jaguars
and replace some stuff, I should do it for like WCW 2000. Because like I feel like no one's ever gonna do something like that. I don't think you're ever gonna see like WCW 2000. Because Because I don't think anyone's nostalgic for, you know, Kiwi and above average Mike Sanders versus the Young Dragons in an N64 game. Also funnier that I named several people who were in WCW at the time and did not appear in video games. Floor kick buff Pegwell's mama patch. Yeah, get like some of the get Terry Bollea in with his FUNB vest.
He showed great hands on that steal. His man wasn't protected.
The big No Mercy guys are doing that hack. Are they? Are they doing a WCW 2000?
Number 11 shoots it. Diallo grabs the offensive rebound.
Complete with main event Jeff Jarrett and main event Booker T. Can you imagine if they managed to get Triple Cage working?
Diallo inbounds the ball. Number 11 dumps it to the paint. Number 10 dumps it.
Honestly, if I do graphical work on anything right now, I've been working on it for Madden 08, and I feel like I'd still keep doing that because like kind of doing a special like football thing with like doing like a pseudo like custom league with like 12 teams using the tournament mode.
Number 25 DeWitt fires.
I've been kind of looking at it, and I was like, oh, I can kind of do a pseudo season mode with their tournament mode in this game. And then, you know, because all the football games for EA around that time, around the mid 2000s, all used like the same templates for everything. So it's just like all the stuff for like the other Maddens also work for this because it's like it's all just the same.
Beats it to the wing. Buried by number 25. He's got 7. Diallo tosses it up court. Number 10 got it off in. Misses the buzzer beater.
Mark Madden probably would do voiceovers for cheap.
First half comes to an end with the score 50-40.
WCW Starcade.
Give us your opinion on the first half, Bill.
If we don't see some improvement soon, this could be
Okay.
even further
Okay.
out of reach. They need to
Nitro
make some adjustments.
SmackDown, Raw is War. Are they adding some of that? Sold out, uncensored, Super Brawl.
Let's see
Okay.
who we have as our player of
See,
the
this is still like 99 though.
Has been just
Yeah, like 99, 2000.
pride to him right now because it doesn't seem like he's missing anything, inside or out. He's been an offensive force, absolutely on fire.
Let me see. You got Chris Canyon. Okay, you got Chris Canyon in there. Total pack. Is that long-haired Luger? Looks like short-haired Luger. Okay.
Tremendous effort from our player of the half.
It all depends on like the lower tier guys. All right, David Flair, Crowbar. That's something I want to see. Disco. See, that's Disco Inferno. I want Disco who came out in like LA Lakers gear. That's what when I'm talking about WCW 2000, I want to be able to play as like Jindrak and O'Hare.
We're all set to begin the second half.
I'm trying to think. Who are some of the other WCW 2000, even 2001 guys? I want Elix Skipper and Kid Romeo.
Left wing. That last trade.
The inaugural. I want Maskless Rey Mysterio, which is probably in there, honestly.
Tracy Wolfson has more on
Filthy
football
Animals Rey
at halftime.
Mysterio.
Tracy?
During halftime, I talked with Coach Tubbs. He felt it wouldn't be classy to run up the score.
I want 3 count, all of 3 count.
Make sure that doesn't happen. Coach said that even though his starters had plenty of energy, he would still
All right, they're just letting him sit there for the obvious reason that he's just not making them now.
But more of a method of showing different
Tell
looks
us you're
on
a
offense.
closet
Back to you
WCW
guys.
2000 fan. Well, listen, I was 10 years old,
Explosive finish to that one.
so I know that era was shit, but I'm also looking at it through the lens of a 10-year-old. I want the goofy-ass characters that my 10-year-old brain remembers. Also, it would be hilarious to have Kiwi in fucking video game form. I don't think Kiwi showed up for even back. He might have showed up for Backstage Assault. I believe he did. I think that's the only time Kiwi showed up in a video game, was Backstage Assault, and those were terrible models.
Passes to the corner. Nice touch on that last three. By the way, it's shameful to give any guy on the floor that good a look. They got burned.
I want to use General Hugh G. Rection,
Diallo inbounds.
or when they dropped the Hugh G because they wanted to make it more serious by making him General Rection.
Outright. Diallo backs him down. He's doubled up. Diallo.
See, yeah, there you go.
Back with his own three.
Give him enough shots.
He's
Kwee was in Mayhem. I don't think Kwee was in Mayhem. I played Mayhem a lot as a
bounces
kid.
it to the top of the key. Monroe has it. Top of the key.
I had Doug Dillinger, though.
Bounce pass. Down low. Tosses it up. The offensive board gathered by number 23.
Or better yet, old school NWA TNA, like 2002, 2003 NWA TNA.
Right around 12 minutes left to
And just the
second.
random appearances by, like,
Catches it.
to be fair, honestly, any version of, do they have that? They have to, right? There has to be like some TNA ROM hack, right? Like it was at least popular enough in the mid 2000s. There's some sort of TNA ROM hack, right? Now I have to go looking for that to see like an N64-ified version of the Impact Zone.
Number 25.
That has to exist, right?
Beats it to the left. Too long, and it was missed by number 12.
And the only match available are Lashley versus Test. Oh Lord. ROM hacks, no.
Diallo gets it. Right wing.
Is there like
Feeds.
texture replacement stuff maybe?
Pulls the trigger. Hold down inside by Diallo. Releases. Gets the post.
Because like I feel like that era of mid 2000s TNA is too popular to not have some sort of mod for like No Mercy or WrestleMania 2000 with like Joe and Styles and Daniels and all that jazz.
Getting set to inbound the ball. Number 10. Got a quick breather, but they need him back on the floor.
Check out the channel, Sean O'Connor. Because I know someone did like, I know, what was it? One of the SVR games, right? That did an Impact Wrestling ROM hack.
Number 25.
Which is extra cursed because like if you're going to do a ROM hack with, or some sort of mod with TNA and then you pick Impact Wrestling version. It's like 2011 Impact Wrestling. It's like, well, now you've missed the boat, man. I don't want to play as Gunner. I want to play as Sonny Siaki.
Number 12 corrals it, but that's only his second rebound so far. Number 10.
I've probably seen his, by the way, I've probably seen his channel before, Sean O'Connor.
By number 12. They still have
That's how I learned about the, it's during like one of those mods for No Mercy and all that, that I kind of learned about the old school mod. That's really well done. I forget what it's called, but yeah, there's a No Mercy. It's either No Mercy or WrestleMania 2000, but either way, there's a mod for it that's really well done in the old school wrestling 80s style. And that one's really nice. I like that one.
Has it. Right wing. Skip pass. Out left. The 15-footer was buried by number 23. And they're now down.
All right.
Number 12 inbounds the ball.
They've got their defense, and it's minute.
All right, just just back him in, there you go. He really just wanted to sprint. He really wanted to just sprint. No, don't sprint.
He's double teamed. Monroe passes it up court.
Three, definitely a block. Just got a little too physical. Trying to draw the charge.
I want to look at that. I want to look at that again. Okay, yeah, he was moving. I was like, was he just standing still? Because that should be a charge. WCCW also back on Fight Forever.
Knocks down the first one. Both teams will make some substitutions. He gets them both.
He better be careful out there. That's one of the easiest injuries to aggravate. You push it too hard, and you'll be sorry.
The away team is
Yeah,
showing
I have a
bit of
distinctly.
difference.
I know the engine's already created,
Tracy Wolfson has
but I do have a
just
distinctly
that.
bad feeling that
Had a very animated discussion on their bench
That,
just a moment ago. One of the players yelled, "Why are we rushing our shots so much, guys?" A point
that there
coach
won't be a
reiterated.
second
He
one
told them,
because there's a
"Slow
lot of
things
people
down.
who are like, man, at least the second one will be better. It's like I don't know.
Number 25.
Like I said, the idea of like I talked about with Fight Forever, they have mods that people have made to double and triple the hit points for people. I feel like you could just put that in the game
Catches it.
so that you could. I mean, even like I said, the SmackDown vs. Raw games had that where you could pick short, regular, and epic. Like
Number 12. Kicks
they
it
made
out to
that
left
so that you
wing.
could do that.
Misfired on that last three. Fight
I
the
feel
arc.
like if one random modder could do it, they could add that as like a thing. It's like 1x, 2x, 3x. There you go.
Misses the three.
Done. And then you can have 15-minute matches in
We're
AEW.
supposed to be guarding him. Better wake up, because the next time
Ah.
it won't be a miss.
The steal by Gunn. Number 24 dumps it off. Skips it to the wing. Number 23.
Yeah, the problem at this point is the fact that they're focusing on arenas and characters.
Cut to single.
But we're not seemingly getting any real updates that add anything else.
Second half.
Especially creator wrestler parts, man. That really is like you couldn't have at least taken that from No Mercy, the creator wrestler stuff. Like at least be able to create something, because like you can create some pretty damn realistic people in WWE 2K at this point, because they allow you to really put a lot of crap in there. They really have a lot of freedom in there, so it's hard because
Number 23.
like when they first were doing the AEW game stuff, WWE 2K20 was shit. But the thing is that I even decided, because I haven't bought a WWE 2K game in a while, since like 2K18, and I finally decided to buy 2K23, and it's actually good. It's like, you know what? This game really doesn't suck.
And he makes the
Once you start to get used to it, it flows actually pretty nicely. And the belts and the shows and the universe mode, and it's just like, you know what? I might get 2K20. I don't know if I'll get 2K24 on release, because I don't think I play 2K23 enough, but
stop to this run.
yeah, it's one of those things. It's like they really got their shit together after they took that extra year and got their shit together. It's not like EA did with like NBA Live, where they thought they got their shit together and they churned out a product that's even worse than
Down the first
a lot of their previous NBA Lives. Like they really seem to get something going there.
and he'll come away.
Man, I gotta get that figured out. I gotta get his shooting form figured out. Man, it really sucks when you don't have one of those nice big bars to help you out.
Jumper was off the mark by number 2.
I think I saw someone say something about that with like 2K11 or 2K14, and they're just like, how do you know when to release? It's just like, well, you play the game and then you just learn their shooting form. You have to physically watch their shooting form.
Passes it back to the top of the key. Gunn
Show intros in universe, did they?
answers right back with his own 3. He's 1 for 5 from downtown.
You know, a very small thing that I also found out about is there's a weirdly small
In the second half.
but pseudo-dedicated modding community around WWE 2K17 for the PS3. Because you can find, obviously you can't just straight up download it, like you would have to create the stuff yourself, but there have been people have made like AEW shows and wrestlers and stuff in 2K17 for the PS3.
Catches it on the low block. Number 2 off the front rim and out. Mitchell brings it up.
I guess this is one of the nice things about having some of these countries like Brazil and the Philippines that still fall a little bit behind, is when they have these games that are actually kind of good, they'll keep supporting them because they can't really afford to get like the new games.
No one around him. It doesn't count. By Gunn.
You have to hit that.
Hard to imagine he could get a cleaner look.
Come on, come on.
Dumps it inside.
Oh, Lord, come on now.
But they're still out in front by 8. DeWitt. Gunn from the baseline on the money.
Ah.
But they're still down by 6. Right around 5 minutes left in the second half. Diallo dumps it off.
All right, man. I mean, I'll give you a chance. I get. Oh.
Got a hand
Oh, I thought maybe he was going to get fouled.
How pretty is that?
2K14 was the last truly great WWE game. Yeah, it's interesting. Well, I guess, yeah, 2K17 for the PS3 they would keep doing because it's just an updated 2K14.
Fasten your seatbelt.
Yeah.
Here's the State Farm drive of the game.
This game plan is simple. Just get him the ball. He's your main guy.
I mean, it's been a simple game plan, but yet he's not been doing very well this half with that. Yeah, I mean, it's still got like the superstar threads, and it's still got like Inferno matches. It's still got some stuff that it took WWE a long time to bring back into games. It's kind of why I like the new Maddens, and I was so tempted this year to buy Madden 24 because it was like $18, and I was like, why? I don't care about football that much to push myself into that, I think. Because it's like, I don't care enough about football to get the new Madden, because what am I going to get out of it that I don't get out of it from older games? And plus, I'm not really even trying to specifically play NFL football. I've been doing a bunch of modding stuff so that I'm not playing NFL football. I found ways to just make home games on practice fields. Like, it's been kind of nice in that regard. And then for stuff like Madden 08, they still had NFL Europe, so you could have them play on the NFL Europe fields. Or if you go all the way up to Madden 12, which is something I looked into, they have like these fantasy teams, which have their own fantasy arenas. Yeah, PS3. Yeah, I've been playing it a little bit too. I've been kind of messing around with it. It is still a fun game, and it's just so, it feels so weird to have like, playing a PS3 game and you got AJ Styles and Shinsuke Nakamura. I believe they didn't have Inferno match on two. Like Inferno, have they haven't brought back Inferno match yet, have they? Because they had that on 2K17 for the PS3. They still had it there.
He's off on the second.
This crowd is going insane. I love the energy in this building. Listen to them.
Ah,
Unload.
damn it.
Can't stop the run.
We cannot, once again, unable to buy a freaking basket, it feels like. All right, we need a game plan here.
Number 11.
Gah.
Not this time.
Casket, special ref, ambulance. Man, special ref, I forgot special ref hasn't been a thing for a while, has it?
Comes the double team. Number 23 takes it up. Good look by Monroe.
Can you imagine if they eventually, if WWE is like, you know what, we're going to put in exploding barbed wire death match. We're just going to go ahead and toss that in there.
Takes it up. He had a chance for the three-point play, but couldn't get the slam. He'll shoot a pair of foul shots. Knocks it down.
What did I also play that I thought was interesting? Oh, SVR 11 for PS2, because I think that was the last WWE PS2 game, SVR 11. That was a trip to see too, because yeah, I mean that PS2 engine that pretty much stopped at 07 wasn't all that bad either. It's wonky, but once you get used to it, it ain't bad. Defense.
Well, let's get back to the action.
I probably could have done shots. No, you know what? Last time defense was a problem. Shot selection was a problem too. Getting the shots in was not doing good. There you go. There you go. Take that lead. There you go. Oh, and the foul. All right. Almost an and one, but all right. I got a chance here. Still early. God damn it. Well, I was early this time. It's always been late. So I just need to split the difference here. Still early. He's got a weird shooting form. I don't know why. I'm pretty sure in my last run of this game, I had guys like that with the shooting form. I'm pretty sure I had guys with that shooting form. I don't know why I'm having so much trouble now. Oh, okay. Go back to the bread and butter of pick and rolls. Get Diallo under the hoop. There you go. All right, it's fine. We're good. It's all good. I bought MLB The Show 23 for the PS4, and I can still play it. But one of the big things I wanted was Stadium Creator, and I didn't realize that they didn't have Stadium Creator. I'm pretty sure 21 for the PS4 might have had it, but they don't have Stadium Creator in the PS4 Xbox One version. I don't even know if there's an Xbox One version of the game. All I know is the PS4 version does not have it, and I was weirded out by it. I didn't know, and then when I found out, I was like, God damn it, are you kidding me? I went and spent the money. It wasn't a ton of money. It was still like $20 because, you know, the new game's coming out here soon. But I'm still, God damn it, get in the hoop! Get in the hoop! We can do this. We can goddamn do this. You just need to get it in the hoop. Take shot, put in hoop. It's not hard.
Passes outright. Number 23 shoots it up.
Take shot, put in hoop. For the love of Christ. There you go. April Fools, you play the Nickelodeon MLB game. See, you talk about that like that actually wouldn't be cool. Ah. That Nicktoons MLB game that was literally based on the Bigs engine, because that honestly, it's still the Bigs. Like it's Nickelodeon, but it's the Bigs. If that's what you're talking about, that one that was on like PS3, Xbox 360. Because I would probably ironically not mind playing it. Because like I said, it's the Bigs. And the Bigs ruled.
3 for 5 for the game. Under 5 minutes left in overtime.
Oop.
Monroe dishes it to the left. Number 23 drops it.
Dude, I've been experimenting with like PS2 sports games recently too. I found out that there was a Bigs 2 for the PS2, and it's basically the same game, just obviously way less texture graphical. It looks way less nice. It looks like a PS2 game, but still plays like the Bigs. Like they didn't really compromise on it like a lot of other games around that time, which honestly, considering some of the sports games, you know, how much better they were on PS2 GameCube anyway, the whole you know, just keeping the old engine seemed to be okay. Like you can still go play Madden 12 and you'll still have a lot of fun with Madden 12 on the PS2 because it's just Madden 08, just with newer rosters.
No intimidation at all.
And Super Sim. It was weird because that was like something that they actually added into Madden 12 for the PS2 that they didn't have in Madden 11 for the PS2 was Super Sim.
I love the strength. He fought through the foul, no problem.
It's just interesting to think about that. Still. All right. At least it went in.
Got a quick breather, but they need him.
At least it went in.
Number 24 inbounds the ball. The Jaguars are really struggling. Number 23 gets it on the elbow.
See a cycle? Oh no, what cycle?
Great rebound. The big fella's not afraid to do the dirty work, Vern.
Finding sports games I want to mod and then doing some mods, but not actually doing a whole lot of streams or anything with it, because that's the cycle I see myself in. New versions of games had little feature for the set. Oh yeah. I mean that's been a thing. The one thing I'll give like some of the new versions of WWE 2K though is that it makes going to like the mid 2000s games kind of difficult. Like obviously they still play well, but I can't look at the mid 2000s wrestling games as like wholly superior. It's not like Madden versus like NFL 2K5 or something. You know, it's like, no, this game actually does play pretty decent. It's one of the few times where I'm like, actually, you know what? I think I will. I think I do like the new WWE 2K. It's weird. It feels weird to just be like, no, actually, these new games, yeah, they're still missing a little bit. But overall, I think you're still getting a superior product. That Create an Arena is a big game changer compared to the PS2 games because they didn't have that. And like early versions of Universe Mode were horrific. You know, going back to like early versions of Universe Mode where it's just like, God damn, you weren't allowed to change hardly anything. It's like, it's your universe, but it's like, oh yeah, but you're really just picking between putting people on Raw and putting people on SmackDown. All right, this should be it. This should do it. Boom. I need to set my alarm. I'm very tired. I just need to focus just a little bit longer. Just focus a little bit longer, man.
Somehow couldn't get it to go.
Let's just slow her down. Let's just slow her down. Yep, 2 minutes to go. We got a 10-point lead. I don't need to go blowing it or anything. We get to about 10 seconds. I'll come up with a play here. Basic pick and roll here. See what we can do. Fuck it. Yep, there you go. Get it in there. There you go. Not only did we waste a bunch of time, but we also managed to get a basket at the end. That's always nice. That's pretty much how you know you've killed off this game.
Finishes in close. And they're now down by 10.
It's a good idea to milk that clock.
Did I mention at some point that I was looking at I actually like when I unretired my PS4 basically because there was some stuff I wanted to play. I bought a used copy of NHL 19 because NHL 19 is one of the better games that's not like on that legacy PS3 engine. And I found out that there's actually a really high player cap in the game as far as like created players. And so I found out you could do probably like a good 12 to 14 team custom league using their season mode in there. And you could just make like an entire, if you'd put the work in to make it so, you know, you're not getting these wonky free agents, you can essentially have your own completely custom league before they really did it in the new games.
Fires the three.
Ah,
And that's all she wrote. The visitors knock
was
off
just looking for the
five.
100, but
Number 8,
that's all right.
Let's see who we have as our player of the game.
I'll take it. 27 points, 12 for 14 field goals, 10 rebounds, so he's got an easy double-double there. I'll take it. Fewer than 10 team turnovers. Damn, we've been really screwing the pooch there, haven't we? All right. Let's see what we got here. CSU Bakersfield 0-4. And they're a little bit better than us, though. So we'll see what happens. We're 4-1 going into it. Central Connecticut State, a little bit better than us as well. I like how we're so low we don't even record on the RPI. Or maybe they gotta wait like the first month or something. Who knows? And then Mount St. Mary's, who's 3-0 right now. They are half decent, it looks like, or at least in the realm of lesser teams, they're half decent. Yeah, we'll have our work cut out for us a little bit after that with like George Mason and UNI and probably the Citadel. Not bad. So yeah, we're getting through a little bit rougher patch here. We'll see what happens, but yeah, I mean, we're doing pretty good. 4-1. Can't complain about that. Almost 5-0, you know. So I'll definitely take that. Oh, see, that's really dumb also that I would have to, if I wanted to name it a certain thing, I would have to rename it each time. It's one of the dumb things I think about PS3 compared to 360. It's like just name it the thing, but whatever. It all works. So all right, it is late. I need to go to bed, but I appreciate you guys being here. I appreciate you guys watching. If you're watching this on YouTube, I appreciate you watching as well. I know it's been a little while since my first video. I turned down a lot of the music because it kept copyright. It kept popping up copyright, and I actually decided to start monetizing, which isn't going to get me a whole lot of money. I bet you it'll probably amount to like dozens of dollars. My estimated revenue is $9.57, so I can't imagine I'm going to make a whole lot of money. Come out to like $15 a month. I'm only going to get paid like twice, 3 times a year because I don't meet the minimum threshold for them to send me money. Kind of like Twitch. I get paid like once every like year or two, maybe. Well, either way, thank you guys. I appreciate you guys being here. If you're watching on YouTube, thank you very much. I appreciate it as well. I'm going to bed, so thank you, and I will see you guys next time.